Welcome to Timeless Mind by Nicolaus podcast. Each week, we explore powerful ideas from the past to help you think deeper, live clearer, and lead yourself well.
Tonight, we're taking a bit of a journey, trying to find a calmer space, maybe. We'll be looking at some ancient wisdom, hoping to find a little peace, some inner alignment at the end of the day.
Sounds needed.
Doesn't it? So here's a thought. What if true rest, real inner peace, isn't about, doing more, adding more things? What if it's about gently letting go? Letting go of what's been weighing you down all day.
That's a powerful question to start with.
Yeah, and this deep dive, it's really inspired by some insights from Timeless Mind by Nicolaus. It's a YouTube channel we find incredibly helpful for, cutting through the modern chaos with this sort of timeless philosophy.
And it really offers some grounding perspectives.
Exactly. So our mission tonight, to unpack some of this wisdom, specifically from ancient Greek philosophy, on how you can actually release the day's burdens, maybe reconnect with your inner self, and really prepare for truly restorative rest. Deep peace.
Okay. Let's get into it.
Okay, let's unpack this. So, picture this. The day's over. Done. The world doesn't need you to strive anymore. Not right now. You don't have to push or achieve anything else today.
That feeling of the pressure just lifting.
Right. That feeling where the noise just has to fall away. You've arrived in this moment, and it's truly, completely yours. Just breathe. And consciously, maybe, close the door to judgment, both from others, sure, but maybe even more crucially from yourself.
That internal critic can be the loudest candidate.
Oh, definitely. And as the ancient Greeks understood, tonight isn't really for doing more stuff. It's for remembering.
And that's such a key distinction, isn't it? The core idea here is this intentional end-of-day recalibration. We're just so wired in modern life to constantly be, productive. Solving things, always in motion.
Always on.
Exactly. This ancient wisdom, it invites us to shift from that external doing mode to one of internal remembering who you are. Well, beyond your tasks, beyond the day's demands. It's a conscious act, this returning to yourself.
Absolutely. And the Greeks, they took it further. They taught that your soul isn't just like a servant to the world's demands. It's actually your compass, your guide. And it really longs to be heard.
The soul is a compass. I like
Yeah.
it.
Think about all the stuff you might have carried today. Maybe tasks you didn't finish, words you wish you'd said or didn't say, or those fears that just kind of lingered unspoken. The invitation now is just pause.
Okay.
But, in our world, it's so noisy, so distracting. How do we even start to hear that inner voice with all the external chatter? What's like the first step to tuning in?
That's a great question. And, that's where the practice comes in, really. What's truly powerful here is this idea of the soul as an internal guide. Like you said, a kind of inner GPS, maybe.
Yeah.
Modern life just throws so much at us, constantly pulling our attention away from that innate sense of direction. So the first step often is just allowing for some silence, even a little bit.
Just allowing it, not forcing it.
Right. Listening before sleep isn't just about relaxing. It's actually a crucial practice for reestablishing that connection, letting your true self guide you towards genuine peace, rather than just, waiting for the world to finally quiet down around you.
Speaking of letting go, one of the most powerful insights comes from the Stoics, Epictetus specifically. He had this brilliant way of framing it, distinguishing what we should focus on.
The control distinction.
Exactly. He reminds us some things are within our power, others are not. Simple, but profound. Release what never belonged to you. Let go of what cannot be shaped. But for many of us, actually figuring out what never belonged to us, that's the struggle, isn't it? How do you practically untangle that from daily anxieties when you're trying to wind down?
It is a profound challenge, definitely. But it's also incredibly liberating once you start to grasp it. If we connect this to the bigger picture, really understanding this difference, what you can control versus what you can't, it just brings immense freedom. It cuts down so much anxiety.
Yeah, I can see that.
Epictetus is basically inviting us to this radical act of self-compassion. and it reframes strength, actually.
Yeah.
Needing rest isn't weakness.
No,
it's wisdom. You are wise for knowing when it's time to lay things down, when to see where your energy truly belongs, and when something, it wasn't yours to carry in the first place. It's about consciously deciding, nope, not picking that burden up.
that feels lighter already just
Yeah.
thinking about it. And it kind of leads to another common feeling, right? That sting when you feel like you made mistakes or you didn't quite meet your own ideals today.
Yes, very familiar.
It's completely human. But
Yeah.
the idea here is that what lives in you underneath those feelings, it isn't failure. It's the capacity to begin again. Plato talked about this quite a bit, didn't he?
Yeah.
How did he suggest we cultivate that capacity, especially when the day feels kind of unfinished or messy?
Well, this raises such an important question for all of us, doesn't it? How do we cultivate that ability to reset, to begin again? Plato taught that the soul, it needs training, just like the body. But with patience, rhythm, consistent care, not, brute force or self-criticism. It's about letting tonight be the moment you stop defining yourself by what didn't get finished or what went wrong.
Shifting the definition.
Exactly. You are not just the sum of your results. Today, you are the steward of your own mind. That distinction is absolutely key for finding genuine renewal, for finding peace right now, not just waiting for tomorrow.
I think so many of us can relate to this next point. What often torments the mind isn't really the past event itself, but our refusal to let it go. We keep replaying it.
Holding on to it, yeah.
It's a choice, isn't it? A decision point, maybe. So a simple self-check as you wind down could be, did I live today focusing on what I can control? If the answer is no, okay, forgive yourself. If yes, then rest in that choice to forgive or just to allow. It feels incredibly powerful.
It absolutely does. And Epictetus, again, he took this idea even further. He taught that freedom is secured not by the fulfilling of men's desires, but by the removal of desire.
Wow. Okay, unpack that a bit. Removal of desire.
Think about it. That constant wanting, that striving for more, or wishing things were different. If we can allow that desire to just quiet down tonight, sleep can then find you empty of that restless wanting and truly full of peace.
So it's about finding contentment in what is.
Exactly, rather than being constantly pulled by what could be or should be. It's a powerful path to real tranquility.
Beneath all the layers, the titles you hold, the endless to-do list, even the mistakes you made, you are something more fundamental. Socrates called it the daimonion.
The daimonion.
Yeah, this concept of a kind of divine voice within. It doesn't shout orders, it whispers, it speaks not about outcomes or worldly success, but about alignment, virtue, being true to your core. And look, if you forgot about it today, if you couldn't hear it, that's okay. Remember it now. It's still there. It waits for you.
It's like finding a quiet, secret room inside yourself, isn't it?
That's a lovely way to put it.
And it connects to that Stoic idea. You often hear it linked with Marcus Aurelius of the inner citadel.
Ah, yes. The fortress within.
Right. A mental fortress you can retreat to. A place where, ideally, no external criticism, no insult, no fear can truly penetrate or command you. The world is constantly asking us to perform, isn't it? To measure up, to achieve.
Constantly.
But philosophy, especially this ancient Greek wisdom, it keeps calling us back. Return to this inner sanctuary. It's about consciously identifying that core, that untouchable part of you, and cultivating it. That's where lasting peace comes from, regardless of what the day threw at you.
Xenophon, another Greek thinker, he once wrote, "No man can rule others who cannot rule himself." Tonight, maybe the way to rule ourselves isn't with that external ambition we use during the day, but with internal restraint. A different kind of power.
It's quite a paradox, isn't it? That stillness isn't surrender. It's actually a profound strength.
Yeah.
It's recognizing that this inner strength, this capacity for self-rule, for peace, it's always there. It's always within us, available, just waiting for us to access it when we quiet the outside noise and turn inward. It's like finding your anchor in a stormy sea.
Finding the anchor. I like that. And Plato, going back to him, he also taught that the soul has 3 parts: reason, spirit, and desire.
Yes, that tripartite soul.
Right. And when reason leads, that's your thoughtful, logical self. It guides your spirit, your drive, and emotions. And when your spirit is calm, guided by reason, it naturally quiets those restless desires. But when desire takes the lead, that's often when we suffer.
When things get out of balance.
Exactly. So tonight, the invitation is just to begin again. Gently. No force needed. Let reason guide the spirit. Let the spirit calm desire. It's not about being at war with yourself. It's just about gently remembering your natural inner order.
So what does this all really mean for us right now, tonight? This Platonic framework. It offers such a practical path towards inner peace, doesn't it?
It really does.
It reminds us that balance is possible, and our suffering often stems from those misaligned internal priorities. So by consciously allowing reason to take the lead again, you're not fighting parts of yourself. You're simply remembering your natural harmonious state. And in that order, there's profound peace. It's about this gentle internal reordering, a mindful alignment you can consciously practice as you drift off.
Sleep in that peace tonight. You know, what you're seeking, it isn't won by more anxious thought. Tomorrow, well, it'll come, whether you worry about it or not.
Yeah.
But tonight, maybe your deepest need isn't something external. Maybe it's internal. It's about connecting with that part of yourself again. Sleep isn't an escape. Think of it as alignment. The body rests, sure, but the soul repairs. Let that be enough.
Yeah.
To the part of you still holding on tight, you have done enough today, really. To the part of you that's still afraid, nothing truly essential is lost when you rest. And to the part of you that's still striving, still pushing, there's a time for stillness. And it is now.
Yes, that's the powerful truth here, isn't it? Finding that quiet within, it isn't about hoping the world suddenly becomes silent. It won't. It's about you remembering what truly matters.
Right.
The soul behind all the effort, the quiet voice behind all the noise, the self that is, deep down, eternal and unshaken. So rest now. Not as an escape from the day, but as a profound act of renewal. You didn't run from the day, you walked through it, you navigated it. And you're still standing.
You're still standing.
You didn't escape the day, you transcended it. You embraced the wisdom to lay it down.
This deep dive, it's really reminded us, I think, that peace and renewal, they're found through stillness, through self-compassion, and really reconnecting with our own inner wisdom. And it's all beautifully guided by these profound insights from ancient Greek philosophy.
Endless wisdom for sure.
So, as you prepare for rest tonight, here's a gentle thought to carry. What small thing, just one small thing, can you choose to release right now to make a little space for the stillness your soul actually needs?
A good final reflection.
And if you want to explore more wisdom like this, do check out the Timeless Mind by Nikolaos YouTube channel. They offer some really deep reflections.
Definitely worth exploring.
Next time on the Duck Dive, we'll be digging into something else fascinating. How to train your mind to respond, not react.
Ooh, that sounds useful.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Until then, sleep well. Find that peace.
Thanks for reflecting with us here at Timeless Mind. Ancient wisdom for modern clarity. If today's idea sparked something in you, share it, live it, and pass it on. See you in the next episode.